Hi, I am just about to show you maps on the iPhone with iOS 6. I am running iOS 6 Gold Master, the beta that is just, the final beta release. Anyway, without further ado, I don't need to show you just how it works. So, for example, you can just choose the address you want to go to. Say, you can type it if it's a known place, or you could just type the street name or the address or whatever if it's a contact. Let's say I want to go to Webster Avenue, for example. And you go search. Okay, so this is Webster Avenue. So all I need to do is click the green car icon. It chooses the shortest route for me, but it gives me alternative routes as well. Say I can go Route 3 or Route 2. Well, just stick to the first route because it seems to be the shortest to me as well. So, once I'm sure which route I want to take, go start.
Starting route to Webster Avenue. Head north on Exeter Road.
So, I'm about to move, and when I move, the map will also it'll behave just like a normal GPS device would behave. I'm just exiting a parking lot at the moment. I'm hitting roads soon. It consumes a minimum amount of data. You are required to have some data plan, 3G data plan, and it uses a very tiny bit of data, maybe 0.5 megabytes per trip, or something like that. Alright, so I'm on the road right now.
Turn left onto St. Luke's Road.
Okay. As you see, it tells me how much is left. It tells me, if I tap the screen, it tells me how much time is left, the ETA, how long the trip is expected to last, and the names of the streets are displayed quite clearly. And as I move, it's actually showing in feet, and because that's the region at the moment is set to the USA. So as I go now,
in half a mile, turn right onto Sandringham Road.
and the distance will gradually decrease on the green tile at the top. I'm stopping at a light at the moment. Now the light is green. And if I choose not to stick to the route it gave me, it recalculates the route and gives me an alternative route. Alright, I can't think of anything creative to say or entertaining, so I hope
Turn right onto Sandringham Road.
you'd forgive me for that, if I am boring you. But if you get the idea, you can just stop watching right there. Or maybe you just prefer me to stop talking and enjoy and for you to enjoy the ride and watching maps in action. I am in New Zealand, by the way. Maps is fully functional here. It will be fully functional in Australia actually in October. It won't be functional straight away when the iOS 6 hits the general public release.
In 3/4 of a mile, turn left onto Mount Albert Road.
Right. What if I don't? I'll show you what happens if I don't. I'm just gonna keep going straight, and I'll show you how it how maps recalculates the routes. Maps actually, if I lock the phone screen now, maps will still be visible in the locked screen.
In 1/2 mile, turn left onto Mount Albert Road.
Okay, I will. No, I won't. But for the sake of this recording, I'm not going to risk locking the phone. But it looks beautiful even when you're in the lock screen mode. In New Zealand, unfortunately, we don't have 3D building footprints yet. Otherwise, you would have been able to see what buildings I have on my side, on the right and left, what they look like. But as it is, it's just a beautiful landscape, just like that. Notice that no matter where I rotate or how I turn, the street names are always legible. You can always read them, and because they don't rotate, you don't have to rotate the device or rotate your head with the device to be able to look at the street names horizontally. It's pretty smooth. Please let me know how you like it. Or if you don't like it, that's fine. Also let me know, I don't mind. Hello.
Turn left onto Mount Albert Road.
Alright, let's see what happens if I don't turn left on Mount Albert Road. I mean, if you tell me that you don't like it, who cares? I didn't make it. I'm not gonna be offended or hurt. My personal opinion though, it's fantastic. I actually like it so much that I deleted an app. I'm not gonna mention its name though. An app that has a dedicated GPS application that was taking almost 1 gigabyte on my device. So I'm happy about that. That's 1 gigabyte I can use for something more useful or something I need more. And that app was only for Australia and New Zealand maps. Alright, I'm going straight. See how quickly it recalculates the road.
In 3/4 of a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Southwestern Motorway.
Nice, no? Alright, I think this is enough for now. I will keep you updated with any other cool features I find or I think are worth mentioning or pointing out in iOS 6. Thank you for watching.